Is it got me? Am I viral now? Honestly, this is the second time I've tried to record this. I recorded the whole thing earlier today. Tea and food. And then my computer ate it. I got very upset. You can ask my roommate. I've been crying. I just stopped crying long enough to take a shower and try this again. Now seemed to be the time. My roommate is working on a new project. I don't understand what it is. All I know is that it's very sharp. It's very, very sharp. At night when I try and sleep, I hear the sound of sharp metal going into drywall. What's the tea today? What's the tea for this morning? Raise your hand if you think David Dobrik should go back into his hole. I've never heard of David Dobrik, and I wish I never did. Any of you coming after my friend Dustin Daly better watch yourselves. Leave Dustin alone. Hashtag leave Dustin alone. He doesn't need this. If you're thinking Dustin Daly needs this from me right now, take a real long look. Hashtag leave Dustin alone. Stop. John SWAN betrayed his commentary community. He betrayed his audience. He betrayed his friends. And he betrayed me, which means he betrayed you. And John SWAN owes an apology. And not just to Dream, because Dream, he's not known to allegedly tell the truth about things. And what he said, yeah. And John says, yeah. But Dream doesn't type yeah. Okay, Dream. I know hating on Dream is not very popular right now, so I have to really watch my mouth around that, because I'll just talk about John SWAN, who's been cast away. Oh, he was the best of us all. He was the best of us all. I liked his graphics and the way his accent portrayed the narrative. He was better than all of us. And he just has a much better grasp of certain things. Truly. And while I think it's very, very sad that we won't see John SWAN for a while, I think John SWAN owes an apology. He owes an apology to his friends who he dragged through muck and dirt. John SWAN, you need to apologize. And what you did on Twitter isn't apologies. Were you taking accountability? You need to apologize to Nick. And you need to apologize to Tip. And you need to apologize to Tommy. And you need to apologize to Augie. And you need to apologize to me. And you need to apologize to Willie Mack. You certainly owe an apology to Turkey Tom. And you know what? Deactivating Twitter isn't enough. I get all of my stories from Deaf Noodles every morning, but he is a slanderous cat in a Minecraft house full of lies and deceit. And today, I continue my beef with Aaron Hansen. Too hot. But now is time for the part of the show that everybody's waiting for, the food reviews. Now, I have to be straight up with you. I recorded earlier. And this is literally my worst nightmare. Pretending to have never eaten something that's so clearly open and half eaten. I don't even know what is this allowed? If I do this, is this allowed? Because we'll find out that this isn't new, that I already reviewed it, but I couldn't post it, so I had to do it again, but I'll get canceled. Okay, so, alright. So, just, hopefully that's enough. Please don't strike my channel. So today, we have the limited edition HOSTESS Donettes hot cocoa and marshmallow. They're mini donuts. And I'll tell you, I only have one problem with this so far. And that's that it's called a Hostess donut. And I don't know why we can't use gender neutral language. Maybe for 2022 we can start calling them a host donut. Let's give this a try. Do you see this? Let me put this down. Now you can see a glaze, and this is the back. This is the back. And this is the glaze. Oh, and this is the glaze. And if you pull it apart, you can see the proportions. Now I suspect, and I said this in my other video, the glaze I think is marshmallow, and the donut I think is the hot chocolate. So now I'm gonna put it in my mouth and pretend like I've never eaten this before. But they're really good, and they're A+. They're really, really good. Yeah. No. Oh, really good. It's really, really good. It's really, really good. A+ host. It's like reviewing it again. It still tastes good. Sometimes you eat a food and it's not as good the second time. That's the 4th donut I've had today, and it just keeps getting better and keeps tasting more like hot chocolate. So if you want hot chocolate but don't feel like liquid, and instead you want cake and sugar, but this is a very limited edition donut treat. It's now getting to be spring, but you should don't eat it in the spring, eat it in the winter, and you'll enjoy it even more.